chose the colors of the Power Rangers. The colors were established in the Japanese footage. Okay, so the Japanese footage came to America, and they said, Saban said, "Hey, I'm going to take this Japanese footage and I'm going to make an American version of the show. I just got to hire some American actors to put with the footage, right?" Okay, so their idea was, we want the Red Ranger to be the leader. So it's television, it's media. Who's going to be the leader? Not the black guy. That's just what it is. That's, at least at that time, it was 92, we're talking about 92, 93. But who's going to be the best friend to the white guy? The black guy. So, in the Japanese footage, the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger were friends. They were like always next to each other. So there's like the lead and the second lead and so forth and so on. So the footage was chosen by the Japanese footage. But a lot of people asked the question, you know, because I was the Black Ranger and I was a black man. And I'm still a black man, all right, okay, yeah. Anyway, a lot of people wonder if that was prejudice. Was it stereotypical, maybe? Maybe. But prejudice, I wouldn't say so. I mean, even on TMZ, they were like, hey, it was prejudice, whatever. But the reality is, I was a superhero. I'm like, you know, how could it be prejudice if I was this positive role model? Even if I was in a black costume, I was still a hero to the world. So I can't really make that a bad thing. It can't be a negative. I wouldn't associate a negative to it. But it was a little interesting that the Black Ranger was black and the Yellow Ranger, who was Asian, was yellow. And, you know, it's like, it's coincidental. They never did that again. But in the beginning, it was a little interesting. And I have to say, maybe at that time, some of the minds behind it were not as educated, maybe, in regards to some things. And I remember there was one episode where I actually got really indignant about something because we had this. We're having a food fair. Okay, so everybody's gonna have a food to represent the nationality, right? Okay, so you think, okay, the Black Ranger, Zach, what is he gonna have as food? What is he gonna have? And there's, you know, there's soul food, right? There's all kinds of soul food. There's like, you know, black-eyed peas, and there's fried chicken. Yeah, okay, I like fried chicken. There's pork chops. There's all kinds of different foods that are common to. There's ribs, you know, there's like barbecue ribs, there's all kinds of things that are common, and what they picked out for me was bananas. And I was highly insulted. But that was the responsibility, that was the art director who did that. It was nobody else. It wasn't the higher upper echelon, it was the art director. But when I went out on the set and I saw that they had bananas to represent my heritage, I said, I'm not going to be doing that scene to change my food because that won't represent me properly. So they went out and they got some black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas. I was like, yeah, that's better. Okay. So that's, you know, that's just an example of maybe not as people that were not as conscious. In the original pilot, they had my character come in skateboarding, which was kind of cool, right? But my dialogue was a continuous rant of what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. It was like, yo, what's up, 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 what's up. And I was like, that's not really reality. Like, I'll come in and shake hands with somebody. I might say what's up to a couple of people, but I'm not gonna, you know, obviously it's a comedy, it was for the joke, but we changed that in the script. I chose not to do that. Next question. You, sir.
Just on that note, you said you were able to change that and you changed the food. Were you given like that much freedom to make Zach more like you, or to make Zach the kind of Zach you had wanted him to be?
Was I given the freedom to change Zach's character to be more like what I chose him to be? As an actor, you generally do get some license, because in the creative process, what happens is the actor, you come in and you audition for the role, right? You audition, and every person is an individual with individual quirks and personality, and I got hired because they liked what I brought to the character. So as an actor, I have a bit more say-so, and then the director comes in, and the director kind of puts it all together. Takes all the personalities and puts them together and makes them be in different circumstances along with the writer and the script. So there were some times where I'll go, my character wouldn't do that. If Bulk was standing right here and he was about to hit Trini, I wouldn't just stand here behind Trini and just watch it happen. I would jump in front of her because that's who I would. That's what Zach would do. And so I definitely had input into what my character would do in certain circumstances and situations. In dating Angela, you know, like I was this shy guy, and you know, and so if they were like, "You're gonna do this," I would be like, "No, I would probably do it this way." Is I would, you know, bring to the character what I know I would do as that character. I mean, most actors are portraying themselves under imaginary circumstances. And then there's some actors that are a character or a caricature, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, so they're the same in every movie they do, you know, and that is just a character that they portray, but it's not who they are. So you know, it's very styles of acting. But yeah, I had a lot more say. Yes, sir.
Post Power Rangers, what is your most memorable thing you've worked on?
Post Power Rangers, what is my most memorable job that I've worked on? Wow. You know, first thing that comes to mind is The Shield. I really enjoy working on that show. It was a pretty intense drama, and my character was, you know, he was grimy. There's something fun about playing a bad guy, okay? Because you get to do things that you just wouldn't do, you know, and you get to think ways that you just wouldn't think. I was this gun-wielding drug guy who was an informant to the main cop, who was this bad cop who's, you know, he's notorious himself. And I had fun playing a villain. I really did. It was fun. And I found lots of moments to be completely not like who I am, you know. So I would probably say The Shield, and I had a nice little arc. I had a storyline that went from one place to the next place. And I loved Space Cases too, you know. Space Cases was like, I was Captain Kirk, you know, like I was on Space Cases. It was like it was a school of like five aliens, and I was the only human. Everybody else was an alien. So, you know, and I was the leader, but I was a kid who would like leap before he looked. So I had a lot of fun on that series, and to be able to every week go into a different, to have a different adventure as that character was a lot of fun. Next question. Yes. Sorry? Are you serious? She said Nickelodeon started airing Space Cases again. Really? On Friday, yeah, there's no new episodes. On Fridays, they're re-airing it? Nice. That is awesome. I love that. I love that show. So I've always hoped that they would bring it out on a disc set or something, because I actually have I have people I love to show that to. So, I mean, I have copies. I just never put them on. Next question.